Welcome back to Up the Windy Lane. I'm Chrissy and you are in my pantry. I'm going to show you what a pound of dried parsley looks like. I had no idea it was this much. So I showed you this one order that I got from Azure. These are all Azure orders. We're actually going to go over 2.5. So if you remember these are the half-gallon glass jars that I bought. Now I do use the gallon ones to store my raw milk in the fridge. They work out perfect. I got 4 of them with the lids and they're wonderful. So my next order that I placed, I bought these half-gallon glass jars that are exactly the same as the gallon ones, of course, except half, thinking that they came with the lids. If you saw that video, you know that I was like, oh boy, okay. So I have used these. I finally did get the lids. I did order those and I have used these quite a bit. I actually have 2 of these full of fire cider that is in the making, and what I did was put a piece of parchment paper over the top, put the lid on because it is metal. We don't want that to react, and that is working out really great. So I have about a gallon of fire cider going right now that's almost complete. So I do have 2 jars in here that I have not used so far, but otherwise I've been using them for all kinds of things. I have stored some of my cream in them and when I'm out of mason jars, so they work really well because they're a half gallon. They're shorter. They just don't seem to take up as much space. So the next order that I got was the lids. So I did buy the lids, and I also bought, which I haven't even opened because I actually forgot. I forgot that I ordered them and I ended up with a ton of jars, which is not a bad thing. But as you can tell, they're still in bubble wrap. And these, I believe, are jelly jars, or I think what happened was I didn't know that I was actually going to get them. Yes. So these are half pint jars that I bought because I was making some jellies and I thought I was going to run out. So I was really scrounging around trying to find these, found them, and then I guess found them a couple other places too because now I have quite a few of them. I'll need to put those back in there though. I don't need that box in here. So I got all that. Well then, because our Azure pickup is about an hour and a half one way from us, which I'm really working on trying to get one closer. If I don't have to buy stuff that is heavy, then I usually just have it shipped. Because even though this order was $20 to ship, that is much cheaper than us driving all the way there, usually eating and driving all the way back home. Now, while I don't mind the drive, and it is nice, my husband and I go, sometimes it's inconvenient because sometimes the time changes and they don't actually have the pickup when it's supposed to be. It moves to the next day, which is actually the day that I work at a clinic. So if I can have it shipped, that is what I do. So I don't know if you've ever thought about that. Maybe you don't have an Azure pickup close to you. You could actually connect with that and just have it shipped to your house. So I ordered a bunch of herbs because I want to. Some of them I do grow myself, but haven't had luck growing as much of them. So I thought, why not go ahead and get a head start, get some dried organic herbs, and then I can make up some dry mixes that I want to use, some easy stuff like ranch mix or etc., like stuff like that. So I bought just like a pound of some stuff, and it is amazing. I didn't think of it that it is dry weight. So this is a pound of parsley flakes. It is gluten-free, of course, GMO-free. It's, as far as I know, it's organic, but a pound of parsley flakes. I don't know that I will ever use all of this. What do you think? That's a lot of parsley. So just to give you an idea, I also bought a pound of, so here's a pound of garlic powder, which we actually go through a lot. So I should have probably got like 5 pounds of this. And so here you go. Here's a pound of garlic powder, which is actually like that full, and a pound of parsley. I was not computing that in my head, but this would be that much. So I did get parsley. I did get some organic garlic powder. I got some chives, which again, I have chives, I just don't have this many, so I'm gonna work on this year. It's gonna give me like a head start. Dillweed, again, same thing. Gives me a head start because I do have this in the garden. Now this coriander, which is ground coriander seeds, this would probably take me a long time to get this amount. Coriander seeds are the seeds that come out of the cilantro in the top when it goes to seeds. You can take those and grind those up if you would like, or you can buy it like I do in large quantities, and it's organic, so I don't have to worry about that. The other herb that I got is oregano leaves. Again, I have this, I'm growing this, but I do not have this much. This is a pound, so I'm gonna have this for a long time, hopefully. But it will definitely give me a head start. The other thing I purchased before I get my Harvest Right freeze dryer, which I'm really excited about, should be shipping out the end of next month. We're in January now, so it should ship out in about 6 weeks. I'm hoping maybe even sooner, hopefully no later. This is non-GMO buttermilk powder. This is for a mix that I do want to make, but I plan on making some of this. So when I make butter, I get buttermilk. So we don't really use it a whole lot, other than in like pancake mix or stuff like that, but we don't go through it enough to use all of it. So I thought I will make my own buttermilk powder. I can also freeze dry my milk, freeze dry the cream. I'm pretty sure the possibilities are almost endless with that freeze dryer that I'm really excited to get. So this is my other order, but I just wanted to show you what a pound of dried parsley flakes looks like. I'm not sure how long it would take me to actually get this many. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me to go through it. This was just a little short video to kind of show you what I got in this last Azure order, that I did actually get my lids that I forgot that first time, or whenever I ordered these jars. And I'm really considering buying some organic alfalfa pellets. I have bought I think once or twice before, and it's really hard to find those. So I'm gonna do some more sourcing around, but if not, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Of course, that can't be shipped because that is expensive to ship those, because they're 40 or 50 pound bags, and I've already looked and it's way past what I want to pay for shipping for that. So I don't know if the shipping, maybe if I order enough, I'm not really sure. Maybe have a whole pallet. And there go the dogs. They hear something and think somebody's here and they're excited. So anyways, I've got to be on the lookout for some organic alfalfa pellets. If you have a company maybe that you know about that ships and that is economical when they ship, let me know please below in the comments. I'm still doing some more research, so I gotta find that, but I would really like to go organic for her, for Annabelle, our dairy cow, and just go organic as possible. So anyways, this is my latest order from Azure and all the herbs that I'm doing. I'm hoping to show you soon some of the mixes that I want to make and what I'm doing and how I'm going to stock my shelves and just get more and more self-sufficient in my pantry, so that I can just shop my pantry and my freezer mostly, and not have to necessarily get stuff at the grocery store every week, or not have to get a lot of stuff every week. So I hope you enjoyed this really quick video on my Azure order, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You'll see all kinds of stuff that we're going to be doing soon. And always don't forget to be lovely lights today.